Hello, boys and girls. This is your old friend, the Dreamfinder, here to set off on another grand circle tour of the Magic Kingdom.
The Disneyland Limited now leaving for a grand circle tour of the Magic Kingdom. All passengers board.
Star Tours announces the boarding of the Endor Express. All passengers, please prepare for immediate boarding.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas. To those guests who've just joined us, welcome. For those of you standing, please hold on to the handrails throughout our journey and stay clear of the door.
Please keep your hands, arms, and legs inside the train and remain seated at all times. Now then, hang on to them hats and glasses, because this here's the wildest ride in the wilderness.
I am Sam, the American Eagle, and I am proud to introduce the Grand Circle Tour podcast, a celebration of Disney parks, but mostly the American ones. I really like these guys.
Hey gang, welcome to another exciting adventure of the Grand Circle Tour podcast. And this is adventure number 91. We're getting close to the 100 mark.
No, this is 92. This is 92.
92?
92.
Oh, wow. Okay, my good friend and yours, Jason Thomason, says it is 92. I think it's I thought it was 91. You could be right. I don't know. I can't count. I only have 20 digits, so I'm out of luck after that.
Oh, wait. You know what? So 2 weeks ago, it was Thanksgiving, and I was a little too busy and forgot to put out the episode. That was episode 90. The one after last week was 91. I think in my head, I have that number, even though I switched it, and this is 91 of the books.
So this is show number 91, week number 93.
Okay.
Because we had missed 1 week, and we had a zero show.
Yeah, but that counts. That counts.
So this is show number 91, week number 93. We've been on the air for 93 weeks, and they still haven't canceled us. Awesome.
It's not for lack of trying.
And it's not for lack of trying. So as you can hear, we got Jason with us. Jason, how are you, my friend?
I am fantastic, Stan. How are you doing?
I am doing great. Jungle Skipper Jay in the house, Stan Solo in the house, and no one else. Just the two of us again. Second week in a row.
I know. I guess this is where all the cool kids are this weekend.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, the holidays will do that. People have plans going on. They got lives, so-called lives they have to deal with. And we're
what are these lives people speak of?
Yeah, well, no, we know how to plan properly. That's what I'm going to say. We schedule things and get things done on time.
You and I are so good at planning. We can drop everything and head straight to the Magic Kingdom and do it. Make it work.
Exactly.
Without any pre-planning, just getting there and rolling.
Exactly. So this week we have an interesting topic. It's all about last week and what news came down at Walt Disney World. It was a busy week for news. They had a couple of press conferences, and throughout the 2 days, news leaked out bit by bit. Jason?
Hey, Stan, are we going to do a waltz up? Because I have what I really want to do this week.
Yes, let's do a waltz up. Okay, Jason, waltz up.
So I took advantage of the discounts at the Shop Disney site last week, and I picked up this vinyl LP, Disney Ultimate Hits. It's a Disney Greatest Hits album. We've got Bare Necessities, Let It Go, How Far I'll Go, A Whole New World, Colors of the Wind, Circle of Life, Reflection, When You Wish Upon a Star. I listened to it, and this is a great little this is a great starter. If you're out to collect Disney vinyl records, this is a very good starter record.
So this is mostly movies, though. There's no ride attractions. Really.
No, it's all movies.
Yeah.
For someone who's just starting out collecting vinyl records and wants Disney vinyl records, this is an excellent, first 5 to get.
Perfect. Excellent. I have a waltz up, but it's a half-hour show. And my waltz up will take me a half hour to explain.
I just really wanted to do mine this week. Sorry.
I'll save mine. I'll save mine for another day. It's a long waltz up. I was on hold with Disney for 45 minutes. Well, they tried to work out my issues. In the end, they got everything fixed. Everything's good. Everything's a go. My trip is fine. I don't have to cancel it. And I'll find out if I have tickets when I get there, I guess. I had an issue with buying my tickets. They didn't show up on my Disney Experience app. But seems like they know about them. And I'm not able to make fast passes, but they said they'll fix it when I get there.
Ask them for a screenshot of whatever is in front of them. Ask them for a screenshot you can hang on to.
Well, that's just it. I have nothing. I have no proof at all other than my honest-looking face that this is going to be fine. So we'll find out when I go on my trip if I have tickets or not. It'd be interesting. An interesting waltz up when I get back from my next trip. Anyways, we're here to talk about the news, and more news of stuff that happened at Walt Disney World last week. Starting off with the big announcement, or the big news that happened, Rise of Resistance opened, and they had their grand opening ceremony. Did you catch it at all, Jay?
I've caught it, and I've watched, I don't know, about 100 different ride-throughs of the attraction.
I haven't watched any. I haven't watched any ride-throughs at all. I want to be spoiler-free. So
I didn't care. I wanted to see it right now, and we could do the whole show on just Rise of the Resistance.
No, we cannot, because I am spoiler-free.
I will tell you this. I am all in. I cannot wait to get back to Disneyland. I'm going home for a week. I'm thinking March, because I'm actually planning my trip around whether the Haunted Mansion is open or not, and it's closed for an extra 2 months for refurbishment. So I will not be going to Disneyland until after the mansion reopens.
Perfect. Sounds good. Yeah, I haven't watched anything. I've watched Panda had a video of just in the big room with all the stormtroopers, and I watched that, and that was it. I haven't watched any other videos. I've seen a couple of still shots here and there, just flicking through Facebook, but that was it. But that opening ceremonies seemed kind of lackluster. What were you gonna say?
I said chintzy to be nice.
Yeah, chintzy, lackluster, kind of disappointing.
What cracked me up was how big a deal they made out of the X-Wing drones.
Mm-hmm.
There was just such a big deal about it, where they're parked, where the tent is, this, that, and the other. And the lights come up over the mountain range, and the drones come up, and the drones come down.
They spin around. They did a 360.
Yep, they come up, and they come down. It was like, oh, well.
Yeah, I was expecting a flyover. I mean, I wasn't expecting a flyover the crowd or over people or guests, but I was expecting them to fly over.
Yeah, I was expecting some kind of kinetic movement. This was just like someone with their RC controller.
Yeah, go up, spin around, go down. They did it twice, was what I was told. They went up and down twice, but that's. Yeah, I know. What a.
It was like it was like the Blue Angels at that too.
So yeah, then they had kind of that High School Musical feel, or the high school play feel for the opening. It was nothing like the Disneyland one was an event. They had Mark Hamill there. They had Billy D. Williams there. They had George Lucas there. They had it was great. And
that's why they should have opened the land all at once.
Mm-hmm.
Because you used all the celebrities for the first opening.
Yeah. So anyways, Rise of Resistance is now open. They're taking boarding passes, and you can visit it at Walt Disney World, and soon you'll be able to go to Disneyland and experience it there as well. Still in the category of Star Wars, the Star Wars Galactic Cruiser is going to be opening in 2021. I don't know how much this thing is going to cost, but I can't afford it. I don't know I'm going to be able to do this one.
So from what I understand so far, and I'm sure the pricing structure will change, but as of now, I'm hearing it's $1,000 per person per night, and you can only stay 2 nights. It's part of a story.
Yeah.
You can't go and say, I'm coming on this date and stay till then. You're booking a cruise the way you would a Disney cruise.
Yeah, yeah. So, and is it a minimum of 2 people per room? I'm guessing. Because otherwise,
I'm guessing.
Yeah, I would imagine. Because it wouldn't make sense to have it $1,000 per person per night, and you can have your own room. So a family of 4 paying $4,000. Well, let's get 4 rooms.
It's $8,000 plus taxes for 2 nights.
Yeah, yeah. So, I mean, like, if you and I were going, like, we could split a room if we have to have an occupancy of 2 minimum, or, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe it's per room. Like, you have to pay $2,000 per room per night. Who knows?
Yeah, it's all up in the air. I mean, it's still just a concrete structure, so.
Yeah.
But
I'm looking forward to it.
After seeing what I saw in the Rise of the Resistance videos, my expectations are really high for the Star Wars Hotel. I was iffy on it before, but after seeing, after watching this amazing experience, sorry everyone, I'm fixing my mic.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's going to be an incredible experience, the Galactic Star Cruiser.
And every time I hear Star Cruiser, I immediately think of the Star Wars Holiday Special. No, the Ewok special. Sorry, I immediately think of the Ewok special. Not going to the Holiday Special, the Ewok special. I immediately think of the Ewok special where Wicket kept saying Star Cruiser, Star Cruiser.
Oh God, no! Please no, Sam, please no. It's bad enough we're going to watch
or Windu that he was.
It's bad enough we're going to do the Holiday Special, but don't make me do the Ewoks too.
Yeah.
Although I real quick, I have a fan theory. It's the second Ewok movie with the little blonde girl and Wilford Brimley.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Her family dies and she gets abandoned.
Sindel?
Yeah, I'll bet you that's Captain Phasma. She grows up to be really mean.
I've heard that theory. I believe I heard that. Yeah, I heard that theory.
The life with the Ewoks made her a fascist stormtrooper commander.
And a horrible leader.
What a waste of a character.
Oh, she has so much potential.
I expected a lot more out of that. I mean, awesome actress, awesome character, totally just thrown away.
Yeah. All chrome stormtrooper. That was cool. But what are you going to do? Okay, so this is kind of... Have you ever done the Agent P adventures at Epcot World Showcase?
No, but I will do the DuckTales ones.
They announced the DuckTales one coming out. They said some more information to follow. They didn't say when that one's coming. I'm excited for this. I've never done the Agent P one. Never watched an Agent P show. But DuckTales, I do, especially if it's on my app. If it's on my phone, I'll try that one out. How about
I
you?
had no interest in Phineas or Ferb or what was there before, but Kim Possible, I think it was.
Yes, Kim Possible. Yeah, same here.
I will do DuckTales at least once just because it's DuckTales.
Yeah, yeah. And you know what? I'm not a fan of video games or app games and all that, but I really like playing the games at Galaxy's Edge, and that kind of sold me on Disney Play app was the Galaxy Edge one, and I'm going to try this one for sure when it comes out. I hope it does stuff, and I hope it's just not only stuff on your app. I hope it, like Agent P one, you see kids playing it, and the clocks would start turning in Germany and stuff like that. I hope that this does that.
Here's what I'm thinking. As a grown-up, if you're going to do this, you have to pair it with Drinks Around the World.
Okay.
We'll make Duck Hunt way more fun.
Okay. Another big announcement was Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railroad is set to open on March 4th. Once this opens, a lot of people say, I know you don't say it because you write Tower of Terror all day long. A lot of people say that Hollywood Studios for the past couple of years now has been basically a half-day park. I wasn't one who said that. Jason was the one who said that because he would spend 24 hours writing Tower of Terror.
Well, that's all there is there for me.
Well, so now we got Smuggler's Run, we got Rise of Resistance, we got all of Toy Story Land open, we got the Muppet Theater, we got Indiana Jones Stunt Spectacular, we got Star Tours, we have Frozen play, we got the Little Mermaid attraction, we got Walking Walt's Footsteps. No, it's not Walking, the D23 showcase. I would not say this is a half-day park. Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railroad is going to be opening soon. Does this put an end to the half-day park theories?
No, and I think a lot of that has to do with, because like you just said, Little Mermaid's an attraction, and Frozen's an attraction, and Beauty and the Beast, well, those are shows. And someone like me goes to the Hollywood studios, and I'm just going to ride rides. I'm not going to go watch any of these shows.
Oh, okay.
So there are half the attractions, I'm doing the quotes, attractions are already off the list for me.
Oh, okay. How about the Muppet Show? You go see that one, though.
Oh, I love the Muppet Show.
Yeah, okay, good.
That's different. That is, and I think to get the numbers up, we should let everyone know that's the last thing Jim Henson worked on. So to make sure it stays, everyone should go on it at least once.
Yes, every trip, everyone should go on it at least once. And when you go to bed, put something Muppets on Disney Plus, and just let it run when you go to bed. So that way you get the Muppet numbers up on Disney Plus as well. If everybody were to do that, we'll get more Muppet stuff. Plus Rock and Roller Coaster. Well, how can I forget that one? The Remy's Ratatouille Adventure is set to open in summer 2020. More IP coming into World Showcase. We've talked about this in the past. I can't remember your stance on it, but I believe you said that you were fine with more IP.
You know what? It's the Epcot I love is the old Epcot, and it's not coming back. So just embrace the IPs. There's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, we got Mary Poppins coming shortly to the
I'm excited about that one, especially if it's a real ride.
Yeah, I'm excited for Remy. I think it will add some, especially for everybody to do.
Ratatouille is one of my favorite Disney movies. I cannot wait for this ride to open.
Yeah, and it will be the second trackless ride system at Walt Disney World.
And I'm wondering, because Morocco's my favorite pavilion right now, but when Ratatouille opens and the new crepe restaurant opens, I'm wondering if France is going to take the #1 spot as my favorite country in World Showcase.
It very well might. I think it might.
The only downside is the Skyliner is right at the exit to Epcot.
And you don't like the Skyliner.
Thinking about it. Thinking about it.
Jason can no longer go near the World Showcase exit because the Skyliner is too close.
I'm going to try it again. Next time I go, I'm going with my other half. I said, well, if you're there, I think I'll be okay. If not, never doing it again.
Mickey Shorts Theater in Disney Hollywood Studios to feature an original short film of the newest Mickey Mouse cartoon style. The theater looks cute with the little seats, the Mickey seats, but I don't know about this one. What do you think about this one?
I love this. I love that it's getting its own special short. I think the parks need more of these places to sit down and be entertained. Take 15, 20 minutes off your feet in the air conditioning. Just a quick little respite to charge your batteries and keep going.
I guess too, if you have a fast pass for Mickey's Runaway Railroad, you could kind of go here to get prepared for that. You see, you got like 20 minutes before your fast pass begins. It gives you something to do. Go ahead.
And I like this new Mickey Shorts design in the parks. It's kind of like this is Mickey's default appearance for the parks now.
Sure.
I'm fine with it. I like the retro look.
I'm not all. I like the more round Mickey, I think.
I'm enjoying this one just because it's such a throwback. This is kind of I just really like the style of this new Mickey Mouse.
I have to be honest, I haven't really watched any of the cartoons.
They were on for like an hour straight one day, and I just sat down and watched them finally, and I walked away and went, well, I really like those.
Yeah, I should give them a try. I should give them a go.
It's fun Mickey Mouse, so it's
okay. 3 films, count them, 3, 1, 2, 3 new films to open next month at Walt Disney World. The first one is Awesome Planet, opening in the Land Pavilion, and that's going to be replacing the Lion King show that was there. And I went to the Lion King show its final week that it was running. I really hope they upgrade the interior of this theater because it looked like something from the 80s. Yeah, like you say, you like retro Epcot. This theater was still retro Epcot when I went to it when the Lion King was playing. It had like that fake wood grain. I don't know. I really hope that they do something on the interior of this theater to kind of spruce it up a bit, because it looked like it was showing its age. I mean, it's like you said, it's another thing to sit down for a bit and get a bit of a break from the heat and get some air conditioning while you wait for your soaring pass to come up, I guess.
Right. So I think that there needs. Go ahead. Sorry.
Okay. Beauty and the Beast Sing Along is going to be coming to Epcot, and it's going to be in the French Pavilion, and it's going to rotate. They're not getting rid of the Impressions de France film. It's going to rotate between the Impression de France film and the Beauty and the Beast film. I like that idea.
I love it. And not only is it's not just a plain old sing-along. They brought back some of the voices and animators, and there's new scenes. It's told from the Foo standpoint, so it's a new take on the story rather than just a karaoke DVD.
So a new take on the story. So in this one, Gaston gets Belle at the end. I guess time will tell.
I'm not going to go there. That's bad. No, I'm not going to say only a tale as old as time will tell.
I was thinking Tales of Old Time as well. The one I'm excited for, the Canadian Pavilion, is getting Canada Far and Wide. It's going to be replacing Old Canada that needed to get replaced so long ago. I don't know about you, but did you ever see the Canadian Old Canada 360 film?
I did, and I liked it.
That's because you're not Canadian.
No, I'm not.
And you're not from the prairies in Canada. I hope that this one showcases more of Canada other than just the 3 provinces.
Wait, there's more than 3 provinces?
Yeah, it turns out there is.
Oh.
It was time for a change. I thought Martin Short was amazing in it.
Who's the host now for the show?
The new one is going to be Catherine O'Hara and Eugene Levy. Are you familiar with them?
Oh, duh.
Well, some people aren't. I don't know. They're Canadians. I grew up with them, watching them on SCTV.
I want to know if they're going to play their characters from Schitt's Creek in the film. That would make it glorious.
I doubt they'd be.
That would be something I do every time if they reprise their roles for the Canada film.
I could just picture Catherine O'Hara doing her Schitt's Creek character.
And we're not swearing. It's SCHITTS. It's the name of the town in the show.
I'm trying to drum up my Catherine O'Hara voice.
Oh, please don't. Please don't.
Are we going to the garden? No, that's bad. That was really bad. That was bad.
And so it shall stay. It shall not be removed.
I like the way she raises her voice as she talks in that show, and gets louder. But anyways, I'm still looking forward to an update film in the Canadian Pavilion. I hope they do Canada proud, and I'm sure they will.
All 3 provinces.
All 3 provinces, and the one territory. That last one, they had BC, and they skipped over Saskatchewan. I guess they had Alberta. They showed Calgary, they showed Edmonton, they showed Vancouver, and then they skip over all of Saskatchewan, Manitoba, and most of Ontario, and go straight to Toronto. I don't think they showed Quebec at all. And then they do the Maritimes, and that was it. They do a flyover. So for my province and the provinces on either side of me, for the most part, you got a 2-second flyover. That was it in the previous Old Canada film. And that wasn't acceptable. I did not like that. Waiting for my city's time to shine at Walt Disney World, and that's all I get. Let's talk about food.
Okay. Let's talk about food.
Let's talk about food. We can't do a podcast without talking about food. They announced 3 new restaurants. We kind of knew about them. I don't think there was anything we didn't know, but we kind of get a little bit more information on them. Well, the first one we get in, Space 2020, is set to open this winter, which is kind of pushed back because originally they said 2019.
Right.
Now they're saying this winter. They still didn't give us a month or a date or anything like that. For those of you that aren't familiar with Space 2020, Jay, do you want to tell them a bit about it?
It is going to be awesome. I'm really looking forward to this restaurant because it looks like they're going to take the best of the old. It's going to be like a throwback to the old Mission to Mars, Flight to the Moon. You're going to get these elevators, and you'll see above and below you, and you get shot up 220 miles above Earth to eat in this space station.
Right.
Where you see out the windows and you see the Earth and astronauts and.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for this restaurant. I was hoping it was going to be open before my next trip, but c'est la vie.
The only way this restaurant could be better if it was Mission Space.
Open when I go.
No, Mission Space 220, and the restaurant just rotates really fast.
No. No, that's a bad idea. That's a bad idea. Are they going to have the astronaut ice cream, do you think?
I don't think so. I think they're going it looks like this is going to be a signature restaurant.
Yeah.
2 credits.
Well, they could probably get creative with astronaut ice cream, no?
Oh yeah. But
I mean,
no, I think with the kind of head chef they're looking for, they want this to be one of the signature restaurants for that park.
Yeah. It'd be interesting to see because I heard it was supposed to be space themed, so you get Tang and.
Okay, if there's not a cocktail at the bar where Tang is involved, they've dropped the ball.
The other one that's supposed to be opening up is the Eagle. Oh, hang on. I wrote this one down. The Regal Eagle Smokehouse Craft Drafts and Barbecue. I can hardly wait to see this sign. This is going to be a big sign. Regal Eagle Smokehouse Crafts Drafts and Barbecue, and this is going to be in the American Pavilion at Epcot. It's set to open this winter as well, and it's going to celebrate American backyard barbecues with flavors from different regions of the U.S. Casual service, I think they call it, which I'm assuming means you place your order, then they bring your food to you. Is that what that means?
Yeah.
Sure, that's what it probably will be.
Okay, yeah.
Don't order your food and sit down expecting them to bring it to you if everyone else is bringing it to the table themselves. I heard on the guy.
You know what? It looks like it's going to be a really cool place. It's going to add some kinetic energy to that section of the park. It's going to be very inviting. But Stan, I'm still stuck on the name because I keep hearing the Regal Beagle.
Yeah, that's what I think here.
Shows our age.
Yeah, that's the same thing. The Regal Eagle. Yeah.
The Regal Beagle.
So, the Regal Beagle. That's what I hear too. I wrote it down and read, and I still want to say that.
So if you're curious what we're talking about, Three's Company. It was the bar they used to go to.
Yeah. So I guess that's both just called from now on, just between the two of us and our passengers. It's the Regal Beagle. I'm excited for it. I've only ate at the American Pavilion once, and not because I didn't like it, just because I like to try different things all the time. And it was fine. It was burgers and fries, but I think it needed something that represented the U.S. more than what it had there.
You know, it's gonna be a great location.
Yeah, and it's a huge restaurant.
But again, when I go to Epcot, I'm an American. I don't want to eat in America. I want to go eat somewhere else.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. And after I've tried everywhere else, I was like, well, I guess I'll give the American one a try. That's why I finally broke down and went there. Then the other restaurant, and this was kind of like the final bit of news for the thing. And so speaking of backyard barbecues, the biggest backyard in all of Walt Disney World is Andy's backyard at Toy Story. So Roundup Rodeo Barbecue Restaurant is coming to Toy Story Land, and they described it as a rootin' tootin' rodeo right in Andy's backyard. It will be an immersive restaurant that will provide fun, unique, family-friendly dining experience sometime in 2020. It's supposed to open.
Wow, that is I know they're already in construction, but that is fast.
Well, they also said 2020 Space 220 was going to open in 2019, and now they're saying 2020. So I'd be surprised if this is open this next year.
I keep wanting to call it Andy's backyard. Toy Story Land needs a second restaurant, and it needs another ride to make it a complete land.
Well, and this is supposed to be a sit-down restaurant. So I guess the question is it going to be a character restaurant? And if it is,
need character dining in Toy Story Land?
Well, there's a lot of characters in Toy Story. So if it is character dining.
If it's going to be a big enough location where you can suck in the crowds like the Crystal Palace does with character dining.
Mm-hmm.
If it's going to be a big people eater that just gets people out of the queues in the streets all day, I'm all for it.
So if let's put on our Imagineer hats, and we're going to play Imagineers. What characters from Toy Story were they going to put in there? I mean, the obvious ones is Buzz, Woody, and Jessie, but they're already doing meet and greets outside. So let's pick a different three.
Anybody but Bo Peep. She is terrifying.
Oh yeah, she's already doing shots outside. Also, she's doing photo shoots, so she's off the table as well. Can
Disney get Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head as walk around characters? Is that in the contract?
Yes, but not in between tables. They already have a Mr. Potato Head in the land that's kind of interactive with the Toy Story Midway Mania. So I can't picture them having him in two locations in the same land.
Okay. I'm trying to think who would you do? You have Lotso. You know what? Put all the bad guys in there. Put Lotso, Stinky Pete.
Those walking marionette dolls. those drones. Just a bunch of them walking around serving people.
Put all the bad guys in the restaurant. It'll be way more fun. They can pretend to steal your food. Be a little more mischievous than our heroes would be.
My pick, and I think this is the definitive answer, Duke Kaboom.
Okay, you win.
Duke Kaboom can go in, and you get your picture with him, and he does 15 poses in 7 seconds.
You'll break that poor character actor.
You could do all the different poses with Duke Kaboom you want while you're eating your backyard barbecue in Andy's backyard.
So would it be like a Captain Jack thing where they cast an actor who looks like Johnny Depp, or are they going to cast someone who looks like Keanu Reeves?
That'd be cool, but they'd probably go with the big plastic head.
Bo Peep, man, internal screaming every time I see her.
Yeah, that type of look, like the Bo Peep walk around here.
She's terrifying.
You know what I really want from this restaurant more than anything is just the smell of barbecue wafting throughout all of Toy Story Land. Like you're in someone's backyard and you get the smell of barbecue from your neighbor's house or whatever it may be.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah.
They are missing an opportunity for a Wilson from Home Improvement cameo. You see a little Wilson over the fence.
Yeah, that was ABC, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with Toy Story.
That was a Disney show.
Yeah. It has nothing to do with Toy Story, but they could put that in there. Sure, why not?
Wish they would bring some of the attractions from the other Toy Story Land over with the RC racer that does the wow, the visual descriptions work really well on audio.
For those of you listening and not paying our Patreon and getting the video, Jason's going back and forth with his hand making a U shape.
I'm making a U shape. There's that RC racer car where it does the
yeah, it does the U shape thing at Tokyo.
The U.
Yeah,
wish you guys could see this.
Yeah. Yeah, the Patreon members are getting a good kick out of it. Yeah, that'd be cool for sure. I mean, I wouldn't go on it, but I'd like to see that. Awkward pause.
I know. Thank God for editing, or not.
Yeah. How's our time?
We are over a half hour. We're at 33 minutes.
Okay, that was my last point anyways. Okay, Jason. So of all the things that I mentioned that are the news that came from last week, I'm going to take Rise of Resistance off the table because I already know that's your answer. what's the thing that next time you go to Walt Disney World, if seeing these are all open, that you're most looking forward to?
Ratatouille.
Yeah.
That's my top one, Ratatouille. I cannot wait for that ride to open.
I love the way you say Ratatouille. Is that how you pronounce it properly?
I don't know. I'm just trying to not have to edit myself.
I thought it was Ratatouille.
I am trying to make sure I hit all the vowels right so I don't have to go back and fix myself.
It's like a
machine gun. Ratatouille.
Yeah, like a machine gun. Ratatouille. Yeah, I think that's a good one. Absolutely. I think so. Mickey Minnie's Runaway would probably be up there. If I can afford it.
It wasn't on your list, but the thing I am still most excited for, more than anything else, is Tron.
What about Guardians?
Tron.
Really?
Yeah.
You want your... Yeah?
I thought Guardians will be cool, but I'm looking more for... Who knows? I'll get there and probably like Guardians more, but right now I'm most looking forward to Tron.
I'm thinking... I'm not a betting man, so I'm not going to say I'm betting. I'm thinking you're going to like Guardians more.
Probably. That's what I'm thinking
when it comes down to it. Yeah.
I think right now, because Tron is one of those lifelong, wouldn't it be great if?
Mm-hmm.
And they did it like this, and they did.
Because you like the thrills. I think Guardians is going to be more thrilling with the backwards launch.
Yeah. I like that Guardians is very vague. We don't know. We almost know almost nothing about it, so.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, like Tron, you could go on YouTube and watch it right now if you wanted.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, yeah, I think if I can afford it, the Star Wars Galactic Cruiser, I'm really excited for that. And Mickey Minnie's Runaway, of course, and the Ratatouille. It's probably my numbers.
I wonder if, we all divvy up the price, all 6 of us to GCT divvy up the price of staying at the hotel. But then
that's so nice of you to all sponsor for me.
But one of us sneaks we sneak each other in suitcases. Like it's Ocean 11.
Now you're thinking. We'll bring one of those big we'll bring like 5 of those big steamer trunks.
Steam trunks, yeah.
Yeah, like they used to have. But hey, we're getting really into character, and we brought our steamer trunks with us. And
I'm not taking the Titanic picture with you, dude.
No, that's.
Or maybe I will.
That's not. George and Dan will.
George and Dan would totally take the Titanic picture, and they would take turns so they both get to be Leo. Yeah,
exactly. That way they wasn't left behind.
George, come home. We miss you.
It was great chatting with you again today, Jay.
It's always fun chatting with you, Jan.
I'm looking forward to next week. I don't know if I'm on or not. We'll find out. It's probably going to be the 2 of us for eternity.
I'm fine with that.
Sounds good to me. And with that, Ken, take it away.
If you would like to keep the adventure going after the show, be sure to like our Facebook friends page, Grand Circle Tour Magical Ticket Holders. While on Facebook, like our group page, Grand Circle Tour. Be sure to follow us on Twitter, Grand Circle Tour Podcast, as well as Instagram, GCT Podcast, and our YouTube channel, Grand Circle Tour. If you would like to send us a message, you can email us at gctpodcast@gmail.com. T-shirts and other fun merchandise can be found at tpublic.com. Simply search Grand Circle Tour Podcast. If you enjoyed your adventure, leave us a review on Apple Podcast. Only one rule, make it good. Thank you for riding with us, and welcome home.
You've never seen anything like Walt Disney's newest motion picture, Sleeping Beauty. So big, so wonderful, that to enjoy it most, you must see it in the one theater in your area equipped to show it in Technorama 70 and in full stereophonic sound. Walt Disney's wonderful new motion picture, Sleeping Beauty. It's worth going miles to see.